Rare and most expensive Italian stamps from 1930. Prince Umberto's wedding stamp from 1930. Depicts the wedding event between Princess Maria José of Belgium and Crown Prince Umberto of Savoy. Married on January 8, 1930. To the left of the faces, the writing in Roman numerals, indicating the date of their wedding. A little further down, the nominal value of the piece, 1 lira and 25 cents of the Italian lira. A little higher, on the side, the official emblems of the House of Savoy royal family in the Kingdom of Italy. Prince. He became king for only a month, when in 1946, his father abdicated in his favor. But he was forced to exile in Portugal due to the lost World War, and of a change in the form of government that the Italian country required. The Republic, instead of monarchy. Stamp that is part of a series of 3 similar pieces. This specimen is blue in color. It was printed in 1930 in hundreds of thousands of copies. 40 mm wide, 24 mm high. Today it is worth $7 on the philately market. The square and door to the people stamp of 1930. It depicts 2 very famous places in Italy, present in the capital city of Rome. To the left, the structure of the People's Gate, the city gate of the Roman walls, which mark the border with Piazza del Popolo. Pictured on the right. Up, the writing Italian post office, with on the sides, the nominal value of the piece, 5 Italian lira. Stamp that is part of the Architectural Works of Italy series. Stamp 24 mm high, 40 mm wide. 100,000 copies were printed, and today it is worth $25. The Ferrucci stamp from 1930 depicts the statue of Francesco Ferrucci, Italian leader in the service of the Republic of Florence, in the 16th century AD. You will be able to see him depicted posing with a hawk on his hand. He went down in history for having led the army of the Florentine Republic against the troops of Emperor Charles V. In a famous battle fought, Ferrucci became during the Risorgimento period a symbol of courage and loyalty for the freedom of national pride. At the top you will be able to see the writing Italy. Down, his surname, with the nominal value of the piece next to it, 5 Italian lira. Stamp that is part of a series showing the same image. It was printed in thousands of copies. It is 24 mm wide, another 40 mm, and it's worth $80. The leader stamp from 1930 depicts the bust of Ferrucci Francesco. As already explained in the previous stamp, he was a famous leader of the 16th century. Many different stamps have been made about him. This is part of the Italian Colonies series. Is reported to the left, next to the bust, the year of the leader's death, killed in the Battle of Gavinana in 1530. A little further down, the year 1930, date of printing of this stamp, and the 400th anniversary of his death. Down, the name and surname of the leader. More down, the nominal value of the piece, 5 and 2 Italian lira. Stamp issued in hundreds of thousands of copies. It was printed on July 10, 1930. It is 40 mm high, 24 mm wide, and it's worth $90. The 1930 Virgil stamp. It was issued on the occasion of the 2000th anniversary of Virgil's birth. Born in 70 BC. He was the greatest poet of ancient Rome. He wrote many works in Latin literature. On this stamp, you will be able to see it depicted from behind. Before him, an eagle in flight. Around, various writings in Latin, which are taken from his poems. Top left, the coat of arms of the Kingdom of Italy. To the right, the nominal value of the piece, 7 lira and 70 cents. Stamp issued in hundreds of thousands of pieces. He was released on October 21, 1930. 24 mm high, 40 mm wide, and is worth $100 in the philately market. The 1930 Virgil stamp. It is part of the series issued on the occasion of the 2000th anniversary of the birth of the poet Virgil. His full name is Publio Virgilio Maroni. He was the most complete writer since the founding of the Principality and the Roman Empire. His literature was taken as an example by future poets like Dante Alighieri. You will be able to see on the center a charioteer, a warrior of ancient Rome, who participated in chariot races. Figures who have become important, loved by the people for the show they knew how to demonstrate. Top left. The official emblem of the Kingdom of Italy. All the way to the right. The nominal value of the piece. 10 and 2.5 Italian lira. Down. You will be able to see writings in Latin, which are taken from Virgil's writings. The writing appears on this stamp, and our fortunes are still intact. To the left. The writing that commemorates the 2,000th anniversary of Virgil's birth. Stamp issued in hundreds of thousands of copies. He was released on October 21, 1930. 24 millimeters high. 40 millimeters wide. Today it is worth $100. The 1931 transatlantic cruise stamp was issued to commemorate the successful feat of 1931 of the first mass air cruise, organized by the political military general Italo Balbo, which he saw fly in several stages. Multiple crews for thousands of kilometers, connecting Italy to Brazil, in a journey that lasted days. On the center, you will be able to see seaplanes attempting the feat. Just above, some stars, which depict the constellation of the Southern Cross, visible from both Italy and Brazil. Up. The writing commemorating the event of the transatlantic cruise, departed from the capital of Italy, Rome, and ended in Brazil, in Rio de Janeiro. Bottom right. The nominal value of the piece. 7 lira and 70 cents. Stamp which had a circulation of 200,000 copies. Approximately 180,000 pieces were subsequently destroyed due to poor sales. 24 millimeters tall and 40 millimeters wide. Today it is worth $750 on the philatelic market.